The book calendar sheet of the Mastery Quadrant Self-Publishing App helps you get a bird's-eye view of how each step of book publishing fits with each other step and how the steps fit on your calendar. The book publishing schedule is highly dynamic, with activities that are dependent on each other, follow each other or that can be done concurrently. This book calendar sheet is a highly flexible and dynamic way of managing all the various activities that are part of a successful book release and launch. Each column on the book calendar sheet corresponds to a specific activity that is part of your book's journey. For each activity, you need to put in your estimate of the number of days to complete the activity as well as your planned starting date. We have included some of the more common activities that are a part of the book writing, publishing and marketing journey. Feel free to add, modify or delete any activities to suit your specific requirements. There are a large number of additional columns to allow you to add as many activities as you desire. It is possible to make your calendar highly dynamic, with changes in schedules of preceding activities, automatically changing the scheduled dates for subsequent activities. In order to do this, simply link your starting date for a dependent activity to a relevant starting or ending date of a preceding dependent activity. For example, the book editing process typically follows a sequential flow starting with developmental editing, which is then followed by copy editing and finally proofreading. You can replicate this sequential flow in your calendar by making the starting date of copy editing equal to the ending date of developmental editing, and the starting date of proofreading equal to the ending date of copy editing. There are also certain activities that you may wish to do concurrently. For example, you may choose to start your keyword and category search along with your book entering the copy editing stage. This can be done by choosing the starting date of keyword search as the starting date of the copy editing stage. There are also certain activities that you may desire to start a certain number of days prior to a particular event, such as your book's launch date. For example, you can choose to schedule your advanced reader strategy a certain number of days before your book's launch date, by simply making your advanced reader strategy starting date equal to your book launch date minus your desired number of days. There are also certain activities that require dates to be hard-coded. This could include promotional dates that you may prefer to fall on weekends, a book launch date or dates that have been pre-scheduled with partners such as your book editors. Play around with the calendar to make it suit your specific requirements. Once completed, your calendar will give you clear visibility of how your book will be progressing through the stages and what you need to be preparing for. The 3 fundamental steps of writing a book are discussed in great depth in our 3 books, Master the Art of Writing a Book, Master the Art of Self-Publishing and Master the Art of Marketing and Promoting Your Book. These books help take you through the various steps, tips and best practices used by top authors to ensure their books get written, are visible and sell well. Understanding the various steps in greater detail can help you better plan your book's schedule along the various steps of its journey towards becoming a bestseller.